working. Of course, you're doing awesome. That makes my day. Happy Tuesday. I didn't have a grocery haul last week, so I am really excited to get this going. I'm glad you can hear me. I'm glad you can see me. We have an amazing class. Even if you don't have a prostate, this is still going to be an amazing class because we're getting into the Fighting Cancer series. And what if I told you, before I let everybody get in here, I'm going to give it a minute. Can you believe that they've had a cure for prostate cancer for 20 years? Did you know that? 20 years. In 2005, Dean Ornish came out with a study, and he showed that we could actually reverse prostate cancer. And then it was in, I think it was the 80s that he talked about reversing heart disease. In the 90s, I believe we did it. We've known for decades that we could reverse these diseases. Why isn't it on the TV every day? Why aren't we seeing this stuff? I am not going to stop until I start seeing it everywhere. Good morning. Get in here. How are you? I'm super excited for this grocery haul because we missed it last week. And we've got great recipes this week. We've got great information this week. Let me ask you guys this. Do you like the nutrition information, or do you like hearing what I do with each of the foods? Let me know what you like the best as we get started. We'll get going in a couple seconds. Want to make sure everybody's in here. Good morning. I mean, the most important thing of this whole life is what we bring home from the grocery store. You ever want to get so good at something you can't stop getting better and better and learning how to do it better? Do you ever get onto something that you just want to keep going at it and keep getting better and better at it? Yeah, that's how I feel about life. That's how I feel about life. Okay. How's your day going? Good. Well, let's just get this started. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is you're absolutely crushing this, 100%, full speed ahead. 1 is I'm going to need a little help. I'm falling off here. I've got a flat tire, because we're going to need to get the info out. We do need to get the info out. Isn't it absolutely crazy? It's mind-boggling. I wake up every morning and I think, I don't understand why they're not saying that 90 to 95% of breast cancers can be prevented with diet and lifestyle. That Dean Ornish proved in 2005 that we could reverse prostate cancer. It was 2024 when he proved that we could reverse Alzheimer's. So for goodness sake, let's reduce our risk of chronic disease with the groceries that we're bringing home from the grocery store. It's the number one thing that's going on. And I want to welcome everybody. Don't forget, if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, share. Let's get this information out there. Let's start fighting chronic disease. I want to punch prostate cancer right in the face. And this week's class is all about prostate cancer. So if you've got a brother, a son, a cousin, an uncle, a coworker, a dad, a husband, I mean, there's dudes all over the place. And whether you have one in your life or not, what this class will teach you is exactly the latest information on why it's not out on why we're not seeing it all over the news, that you could reverse disease, and how to do it right here in your own kitchen. Because this is forking powerful. This is forking powerful, what I'm about to show you guys. I'm Stephanie Ignafo, lifestyle medicine coach, plant-based nutrition expert, and founder of Plantspiration, with my husband, John, also a nutrition expert, where we're teaching people how to prevent and reverse disease with groceries like these from the regular grocery store. This is super easy. Okay, let's get started, because like I said, this food is forking powerful. No matter what hand you've been dealt genetically, what you bring home from the grocery store, diet and lifestyle can protect you no matter what. So let's get down to it. First things first, we're making delicious foods. We're going to be making a tofu scramble tomorrow. I'm sorry, a protein scramble tomorrow. We're going to be making delicious breakfast foods. We've got spinach. This spinach, you guys, you could saute the whole package and you could eat it. You could put this into a smoothie. You could put this into a tofu scramble. You could put this on a baked potato. You could braise it. You could do everything with it. But what I have here, look at this stuff, right? My dear, this is kale, you guys. This is one of my favorite foods, most versatile. I had 20 heads of it down there in South Carolina, and people were eating their plants off with kale. So get in class and let me show you how to do this, okay? This is super easy. Kale, loaded with fiber, cancer-fighting properties. We've got green onions in there. And actually, I feel something else in there. Let's get this out of here. we've got an onion, okay? More allium, more cancer-fighting foods. Prostate cancer was proven in 2005 that we can reverse it. Dean Ornish proved in 2005 that we can reverse prostate cancer. So why wouldn't we be telling everybody and learning how to do this, okay? So we're going to talk about what foods to do this with. What else? And don't forget, you guys, we're guessing a grocery haul today, okay? Because this stuff saved our life. I'm going to be talking about so much stuff. Let's rip through this. Pineapple. I'm going to cut this pineapple up, and I'm hopefully going to eat it before it goes bad. The number one thing you could do with a pineapple is cut it up and put it in your refrigerator. That's batch prepping 101, okay? Get it home, cut it up, and get it done. This right here, you guys, this is fast food. This is the OG for fast food. Calcium, vitamins, minerals, nutrients, things that everybody's missing. Prostate cancer isn't just something that we can crush. It's something that we can prevent, okay? This is how we do it with all these foods. You can eat all you want. Speaking of things to prevent, men who drink the most milk increase their risk for prostate cancer all the way. I wish that was on all those dairy commercials, but they're making sure to spend a lot of money so that you guys don't find that out. But I'm going to let you know that you can fight cancer, prostate cancer, breast cancers with soy milk, okay? Rather than feed it with dairy milk. We're going to be talking about lycopenes for days. We're going to be making spaghetti and meatless balls tomorrow night. We're going to be making protein breakfast scrambles. We're going to be making quarter plant pounders. And we're going to be making people really happy when they get the latest evidence and how to read labels, for example. This is some whole grain bread. Let's talk about this. Do you even know what this is right here? Yeah, I'm going to tell you how to read labels and find out how much whole grains you're actually getting. This changed my whole life. This changed my whole life doing this stuff. We've got some sourdough bread and there's hardly any fiber in this or whole grains, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to be making meatball subs too. Yeah, this is where we do it. I mean, we didn't give up foods. We didn't give up flavors. We didn't give up anything except for chronic disease and reducing our risk and fighting disease every day with bananas, because that's how we slay. How many of you guys are eating bananas? Give me a heart if you're eating bananas every single day. You want to get better sleep. You want to feel better. You want to lose weight. You want to feel great. Get the original fast food. This stuff is fork powerful, you guys. It can fight disease. It can reverse prostate cancer when you learn how to make these diet and lifestyle changes. I mean, what you bring home matters. And in the beginning, we stopped bringing animal home 100% because every bite you take of animal protein, egg, meat, dairy, fish, all of that stuff, chicken, beef, pork, every bite, it promotes cancer with every bite, okay? Prostate cancer is the second cause of death for men, and it's just getting worse because bacon is getting more famous, okay? So let's start, you can actually make bacon out of the skins, okay? You can make bacon out of the skins of those bananas. But we don't need to do that. We just need to get some potatoes and eat our plants off. These fight cancer, you guys. These help you lose weight. These help you feel great. We had people eating potatoes, just like I talk about, with hummus and everything bagel. They loved it, okay? Eat your plants off. You can eat all you want of this, okay? We have a new power to reduce our risk of developing cancer. It's called plants. I wish it was new, but it's been around for decades, and they're still not talking about it on the news. So please share this video with everybody that we can reverse prostate cancer with diet and lifestyle. We can prevent it. We can thrive after being diagnosed with it. This is the information that I'm trying to get out there and then teach people how to actually do it. We're not going to be cooking these apples. We're actually just going to be eating them. You can eat all you want of them. They're loaded with fiber, vitamins, minerals, nutrients. I'm not even cooking those up. You could cook them up. You could chop them up. You could saute them up with a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of water. But why? Eat them up. Let's talk about some more stuff. Well, we've got carrots for juicing. We've got carrots to build on sandwiches. We've got carrots to shred into salad bowls. We made carrot wraps. We made carrot and spinach wraps all weekend. We ate our plants off. We've got sprouts. I see everybody's interested in sprouts. Why? Because everybody wants to get healthy. Well, if everybody wants to get healthy, I'm going to tell you that's something that everybody should know. Eating animal isn't helping anybody get healthy, okay? It's a lie if you think that eating animal is actually going to help you get healthy. It's actually going to promote prostate cancer and stuff like this and more plants made into burgers, made into meatballs. That's how we actually crush chronic disease. I'm going to keep talking about it because I cannot believe that prostate cancer, something that people can prevent and reverse, is the second leading cause of death for men. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. So if you're bringing animal home, if you're eating any of that stuff, I would say, why would you do that when you can slay with stuff like this? This is actually where resveratrol comes from, and it's in one of the highest forms in grapes. This is cancer-fighting stuff. This is anti-aging stuff. Every 10 grams of fiber cuts your risk by cancer by 7%, okay? And people aren't getting enough fiber out there. We already know, because stool softeners are making a ton of money when all you got to do is eat melons, eat fruits, eat vegetables, eat beans, eat whole grains. We're going to talk more about that. Fruit every day. How many servings of fruit are you guys eating a day? Put it in the chat right here. Let me know. How many servings of fruit? We're going to get graded right now. Are you eating your plant? Oh, John, I'm so sorry. I just dumped these all over. But that's okay. Blueberries loaded with, they're one of the highest anthocyanins, cancer fighters. I'm going to talk about the top cancer fighting foods for prostate cancer. We're going to talk about great recipes. We're going to talk about the labs. We're going to talk about a little 14-day plan so that you guys can eat your plants off and fight disease with foods like these. Like I said, this stuff is fork powerful. I'm going to keep reminding people that there's something that we can do. Everybody's walking around sick, and everybody's walking around wanting to get healthy. So let's put 2 and 2 together. Eat your plants off, okay? 4 words. That's all you need to know. Eat your plants off. Yeah, 5+ fruit a day. That's why you're awesome, Cindy. That's why you're awesome. You want to talk about cancer fighting foods? Broccoli, like this right here should be this should be mandatory. It should be mandatory to eat some broccoli, for goodness sakes. But if you don't like broccoli, you can eat other cruciferous vegetables. You could eat cauliflower. You could eat cabbages. You could eat mushrooms, more cancer-fighting foods. Mushrooms are one of the only foods that contain vitamin D, and we need that to fight cancer, okay? Milk interferes with vitamin D absorption. So I'm going to talk about this tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about how to eat your plants off. There are no cutting carbs here. There is no cutting calories. There is no cutting back on delicious foods that we love. We eat our plants off over here. Look at this, sweet potatoes. We've got lemons. Let's load these up. You guys want to take a guess at this grocery haul? It's like priceless in my mind because it's saving my guy's prostate. It's saving lives with what's going on over here, okay? And I want more people to eat their plants off, for goodness sakes. I am so proud of everybody at Plantspiration. We are down 2,041 pounds. People are reversing diabetes right now today, and other diseases, heart diseases, autoimmune. Where do you get to hear that? You guys are doing that here in Plantspiration because, like Dean Ornish proved in 2005, it wasn't just diet. Here it comes. It's diet and lifestyle. That just slips right out of my mouth, and so many people miss it. It's diet and lifestyle. That's why at Plantspiration, we built a program that's diet and lifestyle. Actually, Medicaid started covering the diet and lifestyle program with Dean Ornish, okay? That's how powerful diet and lifestyle is, that Medicaid started covering it in 2010. So they don't need to worry about that over here. We've got great prices, we've got great results, and we've got great carrots in my grocery haul. Every week I'm bringing home carrots. This stuff is great. We want a variety of colors in our menu every day. Speaking of cancer-fighting foods, this right here, soy, one of the highest cancer-fighting foods we could be eating. I can't wait to talk about soy every week for the next 6 weeks, because whoever started the rumor that soy causes cancer, cut it out. You don't say that, okay? We've got stuff that fights cancer, and we need to get the truth out. Somebody's having some oral surgery today, so I've got some Johnny Pops. It's a quick treat. The ingredients aren't too shabby in here. There is some sugar, so if you're avoiding that, I would say then avoid these, okay? You can make your own popsicles. Those are Johnny Pops. Good guesses. You are so... Cindy, my gosh, you're close. Cindy and Barbara, you're right in the middle. More tofu. I can make chicken bites out of this, okay? Because check this out. On top of chicken, what is everybody seasoning their meat with? Plants. With their Italian seasoning, their peppers, their garlic, their onion. You put the same stuff on tofu. For the love of tofu, you can make it taste great. okay? We're fighting prostate cancer with that. We've got the berries back. More cancer-fighting foods for prostate cancer. You can eat all you want of these. You can heat them up. You could eat them up. You could blend them up. You could put them in your oats. You could put them in your rice. You can make everything nice by just eating your plants off, okay? This is how we do it. Vitamins, minerals, nutrients, fibers, powerful, okay? This is how we fight chronic disease. What else do we have here? We are making the most delicious foods tomorrow night. And you know why I know? Because I just cooked for a bunch of people. I just prepped for a bunch of people, and they couldn't stop telling me how great this food is. And I'm just going to show you more. We're going to be making quarter plant pounders tomorrow. That's right. You heard it. Big old burgers. All right. Big old burgers, big old meatballs, big old spaghetti bowls, and big old breakfast bowls. So we've got some romaine here. Romaine calm, you guys. This class is going to be awesome. It's going to be educational, and it's going to be fun. These are not going to be Plantspiration Isabel burgers. These are going to be something just as quick and just as delicious with just beans. Yeah, we've got some, should be called truth bombs because we want lycopenes in our bloodstreams. If you're a guy or if you love a guy, please get some lycopenes in their system. This has been proven to fight prostate cancer. And like I mentioned, in 2005, Dean Ornish proved that we can reverse prostate cancer. Hello? Why aren't we telling everybody about this? Why isn't it on the news? Why isn't it the front page of everywhere? You can reverse prostate cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's, diabetes, autoimmune. Think about that while you're walking around every day. If people aren't telling you how to improve your quality of life with plants, you're looking at the wrong stuff, baby. Okay? Cauliflower, more cancer-fighting properties. Let me tell you what to do with cauliflower. Cut it up, steam it up right there. Just steam it up on your stove. You can steam it up in your microwave, steam it up and throw a sauce on it, a hot sauce on it, a hummus on it, a barbecue sauce on it, whatever sauce you want, steam it up and eat it up, okay? Fight some disease, for goodness sakes. We have the leading killer of cancers, and there's something we can do. And same for breast cancer. I'm very passionate about this because I'm getting sick of losing people I love to diseases that don't need to be taking people out. More beans, which means more fiber, more living longer. You could eat these out of the can and just put some barbecue sauce on them. You could take them out of the can. You could heat them up. You could eat them up. You could bake them up. You could air fry them up. There's so many things that you can do with plants, but the number one thing that you need to do is bring it home from the grocery store, okay? That's how people are staying out of the hospital. More lycopenes. Men who eat lycopenes have been shown to reduce their PSA, to reduce their risk of prostate cancer. This should be in everything. And by the way, cooked lycopenes, more powerful. Even included in ketchup, even included in tomato paste and tomato sauces. I mean, this is information that they're not teaching the medical students, but I'm teaching it tomorrow night with my husband, John, the plant-based nutrition expert. We teach lifestyle medicine because it's been proven to prevent and reverse disease. And we know because we did it as a family. Look at this. Look at John. We were sick, you guys. Chronic disease, autoimmune, heart disease, diverticulitis, pancreatitis, for goodness sakes. All of these things. And not one doctor said, hey, what does your diet look like? What are you eating? Are you getting a walk-in? Are you doing some stress management? No. All they wanted to do was give us a pill, but all I needed was some broccoli, okay? We needed some broccoli. We're going to steam these up and we're going to eat them up. They're going to be great with some spaghetti. They're going to be great with some meatballs. More of these bombs. These should be called truth bombs. Right on here, it should be saying, want to fight cancer? Get these. Prostate cancer specifically. I mean, why aren't they talking about this? If you've got a son, if you've got an uncle, a brother, a dad, okay, a dude, somebody you know with a prostate, then get in this class. Tell them to get in this class. Our classes are going to be free for the next 6 weeks because F cancer. All right, everybody's saying that, okay? Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's buying pink ribbons. But I'm not just sharing ribbons. I'm sharing facts when it comes to fighting cancer, for goodness sakes. It's a diet and lifestyle related problem, and we're going to do something about it with this broccoli. All right? And we don't just eat it plain like that, even though you could, and it's powerful. We've got more grapes. This is nature's candy. I hope you guys are guessing that grocery haul. And we've got some peppers. This is great for vitamin C. This is going to help you absorb better nutrients, fibers, minerals. Holy kale. I'm not done. Who just pushed that pepper off? Like I said, guys who drink milk, you're just increasing your risk of prostate cancer, okay? I'm sorry that I don't have the money to put it on a milk bottle or your cheese every day or the warning labels at every drive-thru. But why eat yourself to death when we could eat to live? They didn't pay me for this. This is just the brand I like, okay? And I like people. I like people a lot. I like people so much that I'm volunteering my time. I'm breaking my back so that I can get you guys to eat your plants off. We're making delicious burgers tomorrow night, okay? We are making delicious spaghetti and meatballs tomorrow night. We're going to talk about this. And I'm also going to show you how to make the easiest burgers with the easiest condiments, because getting healthy shouldn't be hard and coming to class shouldn't be boring. That's why our classes are so popular and now they're free. So why make another excuse when you could learn how to eat like us? All right. Then you get to meet the Plantspiration crew, the people that are actually doing it every day, the people that are showing up and they're down 2,041 pounds because they're eating their plants off with foods like these. Let's get unconfused when it comes to crushing chronic disease. Like I said, I'm getting really sick of the misinformation out there. So we're going to straighten it out in tomorrow night's class. Look at these, you guys. You see these? These are little prostate cancer fighters right here, okay? That's how you do it. Locked and loaded. What's the grocery haul with it all? I love you guys. I mean, I live for this. Don't you think everyone has a right to know? Don't you think yes or no? Does everyone have a right to know that prostate cancer can be reversed, prevented, slowed down? Don't you think everyone has a right to know? I think so. And same with breast cancer. 90 to 95% are diet and lifestyle related. So all you ladies out there who have mothers, sisters, grandmothers, aunts, everybody, if you know somebody, we should let them know that there's something we can do to live longer, avoid breast cancer, fight prostate cancers. Everybody should know this. So why isn't everybody sharing this? Why isn't everybody sharing? Get in these classes tomorrow night. They're free for the next 6 weeks on Wednesday night. Everybody should be in this class. $233. This grocery haul has it all, and I got it from Myers. There's nothing special about what I'm bringing home. It's just that I'm bringing home plants because they're forking powerful. They can crush chronic disease. 8 out of the top 10 deaths are preventable and reversible when we're bringing home stuff like this. So Plantspiration family out there, you slayers in here who are in this lifestyle medicine program showing the world we're down 2,041 pounds in the last 45 weeks. And we're still reversing disease every day. Keep crushing it. This is how you do it. I mean, we're making some good food. Like I said, burgers, spaghetti, and meatballs, and how to make stuff taste like egg, because egg, of course, is how we promote disease, and we don't want stuff like these. I'm Stephanie Ignafo, lifestyle medicine coach, plant interventionist, plant-based nutrition expert, and I love people, and I'm sick of chronic disease. So get into Plantspiration for your health, the animals, and the planet. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Any questions? Any questions? Let me know right now. I want people to eat their plants off. I want you to go 100%. I want you to quit giving money to these fast food chains and all these big companies that are just getting you guys addicted to getting sick. I'm sick of that. Everybody should know that we can do something about it. We good? Good. What are you guys having for lunch? Put it in the chat box right now, because I want to make sure you're eating your plants off. I'll see you in tomorrow night's class. Let everybody know. You were so close. It was $233. I'm going to get on this next call because people just keep calling me, setting up their appointments and telling me how awesome they're doing at Plantspiration. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Eat your plants off.